Welcome to Pocket Ants. This is SimAnt 2020. In the most recent update, there has been a change with regards to the upgrades. So the upgrades are no longer all the upgrades are no longer maxed at 5. You can actually get some of them past 5. So what we're starting out here is a beehive run. Now I started recording this after I already got the first reward. So I'm going back for the second reward, but you can see I still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the bee essence timer, and then I did a co-op run recently, and I still have 7 minutes of no termites left. This is probably the best time to do beehive runs is while you have no termites, because once you leave the beehive with your reward, you don't have to worry about getting killed by the termites, because they're not there. So what I'm doing here is I'm going for a second reward now, once again because of the recent update with upgrades being past level 5 for some of them. I'm actually going to be farming more honeydew and more resin now again because there's a reason for it. So on this run I will be doing both the honeydew and the resin. I already have the resin outside, which you saw at the very beginning of the video, and then I'm bringing the honeydew out now. And I still have 7 minutes left on the termites. So the question becomes is once you get, so it does cost 9,500 honeydew or 95,000 resin to do an upgrade, so it is rather expensive, and the benefit you get for that amount is very small, but its purpose is not to really let people near the end of the game or at the very end of the game just get really overpowered and be ridiculous, but to give them something to do and give some kind of small permanent reward for it. So I was really impressed with the fact that he ended up doing this, since I know there are maybe about 6 or 7 people that have maxed out their honeydew upgrades, and people are working towards maxing out their resin, so it gives them something to do, which I'm thrilled about because I've been hoping for this for a while, because I finished maxing out back at the middle of February, towards the end of February actually, when the Valentine's Day event ended, so I'm excited that he added this to the game. I'm very happy for that. But yeah, the reward is very small and the cost is very high, but it is something, which is huge. So I won't be focusing as much on the honeydew because the best way to get honeydew is the fire ant dungeon, and that costs a lot of resources, which you use for the guild, you use for doing the co-ops, whereas the resin farming doesn't cost many resources, so it's a bit easier. But when I do the beehives, I'll probably be doing most of the time 2 runs at once, and I'll get 1 of each. And then, except for the 5th reward, you can only get 1 reward. So, I'll go with the resin to cover the costs and everything. But, for the most part, I'm going to focus on the resin. I think focusing on the honeydew would be hard to do while keeping up your guild contributions and also doing 2 co-ops a day. Assuming you succeed too, because it does add up if you don't succeed on your runs. But I've been lucky. In a wonderful guild, the Rock is a Lie. We always, since we started doing the clan co-op, have completed on the first attempt every time. And then we've been doing some public runs together, and then also on Delta's Discord, I'll announce a code. Typically it's around 1700 UTC daily, but we'll announce the code, and if you want to join in, a few of us from the Rock is a Lie will be doing it, and then obviously anyone else who wants to join in that we have space for. So feel free to join me there. We are probably going to level up just over a week, so we'll be looking for 5 new applicants then, or 4. I think we already have 1 person on the wait list, maybe 2, but there should be at least a few spots open for new members. We do almost all of our communication now on Delta's Discord, which it's not just a clan Discord, it's for any type of gaming. So if you like gaming, it's fun. It's it's a small community, but most members are active and we have good conversations. So it'd be nice to see new faces joining in. And then the other thing I did want to say was that when the termite counter ends, the amount of termites that come out are insane, especially if you have the max level of the resin chamber, because you get the full spawn all at once. So I end the video with doing that, and I just want to show you how insanely ridiculous it is. So as you can see, I was just pulling up the version. 0636 is the one that lets the upgrades go beyond the level 5 max. So you can see here my resin shop. You can see that some of them say max and some of them don't say max. And for the garrison, you get +1 for 9,500, or sorry, 95,000, and the same thing for the soldiers. So I ended up going with the soldiers. So now my max number of soldiers is 71. You know, as I mentioned, it's not a huge difference, but you know, it's nice. It's something to do, something to get while you're end game and looking and waiting for new content, or you know, still playing, but you know, don't farm quite as much. This gives you a reason to farm again, and I've been farming a lot recently. I've been playing a lot recently because of this. I want to keep my upgrades going, so that's very cool. I'm excited about that. But yeah, so the co-op has gone quite well. I think it's been well received. Of course, it was difficult at first, and it's gotten easier for a lot of people. This is just quick, showing that you know we're only 50,000 away, which is you know 10 clan completions. Which is, you know, 10 days, right? And then, you know, we're still watching ads and people are donating, and it's going quite well. Here are some of the top guilds you can see at this time. Norvorp 1, Colony 2, the Rockets Lie 3, Fire Ants 4, the Russian Guild 5, another Spanish Guild 6. Honor Latino, I can't read that one from here. The Black Army afterwards, Pirates, Ant-Man, Ukraine, Moist, another one I don't know. Excalibur, Armada F, Top Brazil, Lord of the Ants, another Russian one, and then there's Turkey. I hope the Turkey Guild does well. I like the leader a lot. He's good people. But overall, the game is I hope still going well for you guys, because it's great for me. The co-op is a lot of fun. My wife has gotten back into the game now because of the co-op, and we're playing together because we're in the same guild, which is great. And it's been an enjoyable experience. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit, but you can see the timer now is about to expire, and get ready for the onslaught. So this is a big battle. On this particular one, I didn't recruit anyone. By the time they got here, it would have been too late anyway, but I just want to see how many I lost, because I've done this once before, and I actually was spamming the recruit button, so I didn't see how it ended up. But you could see how it went. You could see the ridiculous amount of termites that come out. So if you do decide to keep farming after the timer runs out, be ready for that wave. Alright, and thanks very much for watching, and until next time, see ya!